Hi, I'm Jen Miller. Welcome to this Pilates bar workout series. There's 3 workouts on this DVD and a bonus section for arms, so you can choose to do one workout by itself or to mix them up any way you want. You can do each workout 2 to 3 times depending on your fitness goal and level. Okay, before we get started, I want you to know that I'll be cueing this workout and teaching this workout while seated on a physio ball. You actually don't get that with your kit, but you do get this great Pilates bar with the resistance tubes and the straps all put together all in one. Now, to do this workout, you'll need a well-cushioned mat and you'll need plenty of clearance so that you can move your arms and legs in all directions away from the midline and have nothing be in your way. If you're starting this workout for the first time, make sure you watch it all the way through at least once. The reason I want you to do that is so you become more familiar with the exercises and listen by learning the technique and alignment associated with each exercise. Sometimes in exercise programs where you're lying on your back, it's hard to see the TV and do the exercise at the same time, and that's why it's a good idea to watch it. One of the things that we're going to do today is I'm going to have Donna, the girl that's working with me, give you 3 levels of exertion: hard, harder, and hardest. When you're first doing this workout, stick with level 1 until you master those skills. When you're ready, move to level 2. If you feel comfortable and strong, move to level 3. And all of those will increase over time as you become stronger and perform this workout over and over again. One of the things that I want to talk about is Joseph Pilates and the theory behind this workout. Joseph Pilates created a core focused workout that used the body in the middle, in terms of the middle muscles, to stabilize and align and strengthen the body in terms of postural alignment. This workout is based on a Pilates theory, but actually we're doing some unique exercises because of the bar itself. During some of the Pilates exercises, I'm going to ask you to breathe out on the exertion. Because we have so much resistance, both in our arms and our legs and our core, you decide when to breathe out, and that's at the hardest part of the exercise. I want you to think about neutral posture during the exercises. That's your body's best natural posture, regardless of the position you're in, whether you're standing or seated or laying down or on your hands and knees. During these exercises, I want you to remember to engage the pelvic floor muscles, keep the shoulders back, the chest open, and move over those held positions. Exercise is supposed to be good for you, and it's not supposed to hurt. So if you feel this anywhere and it feels uncomfortable, go back to a previous version or take a rest, reassess the exercise alignment and technique, and then pick it back up when you're ready. Drink water before, during, and after the workout because it's important to stay hydrated, and most of all, have fun. Now, if you're ready to get started, so am I. Let's go. Okay guys, I want you to give me your personal best today. I know you're exercising because you want to better yourself. You want to live a healthier, happier, more energetic lifestyle, and you're going to feel better just for having done this workout. Whether you do 1, 2, 3, or all the workouts on this DVD. I want to say right now that I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for giving it your best shot. Thank you for that. Keep up the good work and stay consistent with your exercise. You're not going to believe how it's going to pay off. Empower yourself. Alrighty, let's go. Hi, I'm Jen Miller. Welcome to the Pilates workout, core, front, and center. Helping me today is Donna. And we're going to start with your feet pressed firmly against the mat so you can make sure that your tubes are right under the arches of your feet and they're free of your foot. Take your bar now, lift it off your hips and above your chest. Here you'll feel the tension in the resistance tubing between the bar and the straps. Now gently lift one knee at a time so that your knees are bent and lined up over your hips. Real important here to start this exercise. And this is our hero exercise. Watch Donna do this for a second. All you're going to do is drop one foot toward the floor and back up, and then do the same with the other leg. Good. Now hold it right there. We're going to start this together. Make sure you got tension on your straps, tension against the bar, your elbows are soft, your abs are in, and the small of your back is placed down. You ready? Here we go. Tap right and come back up. Nice job. And left and come back up. Now keep doing that, and I want you to think about the tension in your abdominals. I also want you to think about elongating both your arms and your legs away from the midline. What's real important here is to get a nice long spine, that your abs are in, and you're resisting against the middle line of your body. Let's get 2 more, Donna. Remember to breathe out on the exertion here, guys. What's real important here is that you feel comfortable throughout the exercise and don't hold your breath. Hold it right there. Now, to make this exercise a little harder, all you have to do is straighten your legs a little bit more and take the bar past your head a little bit more. Get some tension on the tubing. Here we go. Right leg. Take it down, 2, and up, 2. Now left leg. Down, 2, and up. Very nice job. Keep going. Remember, as you're pressing that heel to the ground, abs are pulled in, small of the back is pressed down, and you're breathing out on the exertion of the exercise. Keep going. Let's get 2 more. Right foot down. And as you get stronger, you're going to feel like you can extend those legs a little bit more. Hold it right there. Now, if you're ready and you are really strong through your center, hold the bar a little further over your head, and we're going to try the same hero toe tap with straight legs. Ready with the right leg? Here we go. Right leg goes down and comes back up. And then left leg. Beautiful job. And back up. Now right leg. Down. Nice. And up. And don't be in a hurry. Remember, nice and controlled on the way down and as well on the way up. Give me 2 more just like that. And up. And last one right here. Good. And hold it right there, Donna. Bend your knees. Place your feet flat on the ground. This is a hip extension stretch. All you're going to do is lift your hips off the ground and contract the glutes here. By contracting the glutes here, what you're going to feel is a nice stretch through the hip flexor, the front of the hips. Take the bar and lay it down right there at the hips there and get a nice relaxing stretch. This is a great way to rest between this exercise. Now, I'm going to ask Donna to do one more thing for me. I'm going to ask her to do the same exercise that she just did, but I'm going to ask her to take her legs and scissor them to the tempo of the music while she holds that bar nice and still. Now you can start out with a small scissor and then gain more distance and most distance, depending on whether you want to bend your legs or keep them straight. Try it for me, Donna. Here we go. Right and up and left and up and right and up. Always check your straps and your tubes to make sure they're placed correctly against your body and within the nice grip that you have on that bar. Good. How's that feel? Pretty good? Good. Let's get 6 more like that. Now remember, if you're real strong, you can straighten your legs a little bit more. If you need a little bit more help, bend your knees. That's it. Let's get 2 more after this just for grins. You ready? Right and left. Nice. And hold it right there. Let's go back to that same bridge stretch that we did. Feet flat on the ground, knees bent, bar to the hips, and lift them up. Beautiful job. Now while you're resting here, our next exercise is going to be a double leg pull. Now to do this, stay in this stretch. To do this, take a gander at us. I'm going to have Donna come back down to her hips, pull her knees up to her chest, and in this position, all she's going to do is just gently pull her knees toward her chest to 3 counts. Now I want you to do this by engaging your abdominals, all right? So you're going to start right here, pull your knees in for 3, 2, 1, and release, and do it again, and 3. And notice how the bar is following along with the leverage of the legs, guys. So keep those abs in. Remember to breathe out on the hard part. Hold it right here. We're going to start this together. Make sure you've got tension in the tube. The feet are together and flexed. The knees are bent or a little bit straighter, depending on what you want to do, which we're going to get to in just a minute. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Pull those abs in and breathe as you do this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and release back down. Good. Just pulling your knees toward your chest. Now to do this, you've got to engage the abs, and you've got to think about pulling toward the chest rather than up in the air. Nice. And you see here as Donna's bar follows back over her head as her knees come toward her chest. Again, engage, engage, engage. And remember to breathe when it's the hardest part of the exercise. Out. Breathe out on the exertion. Hold it right here, Donna. Good. Straighten your legs a little bit more and continue this. 2, 1. Now, once again, this is making it harder. I want you to think about pulling your legs toward your chest without using the bar to do it. In other words, by creating movement toward your chest with your knees, your bar is just dropping behind your head rather than pulling your legs. Let's get 2 more like that, Donna. Nice. 1 more time, right here. Good. And relax here. I'm going to let Donna show you how to do a torso twist before we go into our third version of this exercise. Just take your knees, cross your legs over, take the bar in any direction. This is a nice rotary stretch here for the low back and the hips. Good. Now you're going to do the same thing to the other side. Cross your legs the other way. Take the bar in the opposite direction that your knees go, and you'll feel this nice stretch in the back here. Doesn't that feel good? All right, we're going to come up for our last version of this exercise. Knees are together. This time, Donna's going to try to straighten her legs mostly. A little tiny softness at the knees here. All you're going to do is pull your knees toward your chest for 3, 2, 1. But you can see there at the end of that, there was a little bit of a hip lift, and that's what I want you to do too. Got it? Good. Come on, let's go. 3, 2, 1. A little hip lift right there. See? 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now when you're doing this hip lift, guys, remember to lift the hips slightly up and not so much forward. To do this, engage the abs and pull. Good. Let me have 2 more like that, Donna. 3, 2, and pull. Good. Last one, best one right here. 3, 2, and pull. Good job. Lower the legs and just relax. Put that bar in your lap for just a second. Let the arms relax. You can let go of the bar if you want. Lace your fingers backwards and just stretch out. Just let those arms have a nice rest right here. The most important thing about Pilates, of course, is that you're working the core in stabilization, in a held position in these particular exercises, and that the arms and legs are challenging the core to stay stable. And that's what it's all about. Breathing, of course, throughout the movement naturally and out on the exertion. Our last exercise is a roll-up with a kayak. Now, to do this, I'm going to have Donna show you the hardest version of this. Go ahead, Donna. You will go ahead and bring your knees to your chest, the bar over your head. Now, in one fell swoop, she's going to take her chin to her chest, and she's going to roll up. Ready, Donna? Go ahead. Roll up. And then she's going to finish at the top with a nice stretch and turn to one side. Now, she brings the bar back over her head, feels the tension, rolls back down, one vertebra at a time. Now, she's going to do this in the other direction. Come on up, Donna. She's going to kayak in this direction. Come back to the center, and she's going to roll back down. But to start this exercise, we're going to do a simple curl. And to do that, she's just going to curl up toward her knees. Watch. She's going to curl up, twist to the side, back to center, and down. And then curl up, twist to this side, back to the center, and down. All you have to do is remember not to worry about the tubes too much in this exercise here. They may hit your legs, they may go past your legs, but that's okay. You've got resistance going to one side, so you're just going to curl up, twist away, take the knees in the opposite direction, come back to the center, and lower down. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go, Donna. Take it up, 2, twist away, 2, bring it back to the center, hold it, and lower down. Now you're going to do that in the opposite direction. Take it up, 2, twist away. Nice. Your knees go in one direction, your upper body goes in the other direction. Let's get a couple more, Donna. Lift. She's going to twist. A little tension on the bar. Back to the center. Make sure that you hold that. Take a second here. All right, now lift as high as you can. Twist and hold here. Back to center. Knees in the opposite direction. And lower down and rest right there for just a second. Now she's going to do that same exercise, but guess what? She's going to do it a little bit harder. So she's going to roll up this time, twist to one side, come back to the center, and down again. So I'm going to have her show you that once. Ready, Donna? You're going to take your chin to your chest, deep breath, and roll up. She's going to twist in one direction, come back to the center, and then lower down. And let's do it again. Ready? Twist up, roll the other direction, toward me, back to the center, and roll down. Great exercise. Okay, guys, we're going to start this together. 3, 2, let's go. Chin to your chest, roll up one vertebra at a time, keep tension, twist, knees to one side, come back to the center, and roll it down. Nice. Going to do it again. Roll it up, twist the other direction, come back to the center, and slowly lower down, one vertebra at a time. Beautiful job. Let's get 2 more. Lift, twist, row, nice. Back to center, nice and tall, and lower down. Beautiful. Last one, best. Lift it up, row to one side, come back to the center, and lower down. Nice job, guys. Alrighty, I'm going to let Donna bring her feet right down to the floor. That's the end of our front and center workout. Just put your bar in your lap. Go ahead and hold on to the bottom of your legs and roll up into a seated position. We're going to do a nice stretch here. I'm going to have Donna take the straps off her ankles and just put them beside her. She's going to cross her legs. Now, Donna, reach behind your back, lace your hands, and just lean forward. Guys, the reason I want you to do this exercise is to stretch out that lower back and release that spine. Come on back up and take the bar, put it in front of your body now, and put it on the mat. Okay? Now we're going to do that one more time. Reach behind your back, lace your hands, and this time you're going to try to go a little deeper. Deep breath and exhale as you come forward and hold that nice stretch. The wonderful thing about this stretch is that your hip flexors are in a position, because your knees are turned out, to let your body come down between your legs and hold that nice stretch. And come on back up. Great job. Turn around and face that camera, Donna. We're going to say goodbye. You guys, this was a great front and center workout. Keep stretching if you want, or go to one of our other workouts on this DVD. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jen, and this is Donna. We'll see you for another one. Hi, I'm Jen Miller. Welcome to the Pilates workout number 2, hips and thighs. We're going to get started, and Donna's helping me today. So I want you to take your bar, place it right in your lap at your hips. But I want you to make sure that your tubes are positioned correctly, and they're going to be crossed at the ankles. So I want you to take the right strap and put it underneath the arch of the left foot. Take the left strap, cross it over, and put it underneath the arch of the right foot. And then gently hold onto the straps and lower yourself into this position. All right, we're going to start with a great stretch for the inner thighs. All right, here's what I want you to do. Take the bar up above your arms. Right here are stretched out above the shoulders, so above the shoulders. Legs are here. And what I want you to do is take your legs out right here, and then you're going to just hold the stretch for 3 pulses and come back up. Are you ready? Let's do it together. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and back up, just like that. 3. So you've got tension on the bar here. You're keeping your abdominals engaged. The small of the back is pressed down into the ground. And as you take the legs apart, I want you to remember to pulse them and control them. Don't let momentum or gravity assist in the pulsing or the momentum. Now, you're going to give me one more like that. And next time you do this, you're going to bring the bar into the hips. Ready, Donna? Here we go. 3, 2. Now, what this does is take some of the tension out of the bar. And instead of being able to hold your legs up, you actually have to use your inner thighs. So I want you to keep pulling your legs up toward your chest. Keep them high. And if it's too hard for you, just bend your knees a little bit. Keep those abs nice and tight. 3, 2, 1. You're going to get 2 more after this. Right here. Keep those legs working. And after this one, I want you to add a chin curl and a full curl up. Watch Donna. Looks like this. 2, 1. You ready? Let's do it together. 3, 2. You have very little tension on the tubes here, so you're having to work the legs almost by themselves without any assist. But now you're adding a little crunch for the abdominals. And remember to breathe out on the hard part. Good. I need 2 more like that right here. 3, 2, 1. And after this one, I want you to go back and just hold a stretch. Go back right here, bend your knees, and just hold that for a second. Now, the neat part of this exercise, we're going to take it one step further. I want you to watch Donna for a second. She's going to start with her legs up. She's going to take her legs apart, and then she's going to roll up and stretch. So go ahead, Donna. Take your legs apart, roll up. She's going to stretch forward, and then she's going to come back down. Now stay right there. I want you to remember that when you come back down, to go ahead and bend your knees. So lower back down, 1 vertebra at a time. You're going to take a deep breath, tuck your chin, and come up. Ready? Here we go. Roll up, legs out, stretch. Good. Come on back. And again, legs out and stretch. Good job. Let's get a few more like that. As you're stretching forward, you'll see here to reach out with your bar. So you can grip it as you come up and then flare your fingers at the bottom of the move if you like, or stay in a nice light grip the whole time. And as you're stretching forward, remember not to use momentum as you're coming forward, but just to come up 1 vertebra at a time and then lower back down 1 vertebra at a time, and to breathe out on the hard part. Stay right there, Donna. Good job. Okay, you're going to put the bar in your lap, and we're going to get ready for our side lying exercises. I want you to take both straps and place them around the arch of the right foot. And you're going to position yourself in a side lying position on the mat. So it doesn't have to be pretty, but get yourself situated. Now, notice that your bar is going to be vertical here. Donna's got her bar at the bottom, pretty stationary against the mat, and the top, she has an underhand grip, and the idea is to try to keep your bar vertical. Our first exercise is going to include a nice, long, straight body. The bottom knee is slightly bent. The top leg is going to start with a knee bend. You're going to give me 3 heel taps on the mat and back up. Ready? Plie taps. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Do it again, and 3. So you've got the tension coming down, and as you straighten out, you've got the tension at the hips. So I want you to think about moving the whole leg down as you tap that heel. 3, 2, 1. Good. Give me 2 more, and remember to stay nice and tight through the middle here. Nice engaged core. Last one coming up right here. 2, and hold it right there. Now, you're going to do the opposite of that. Pretty soon, Donna's going to point her toe. She's going to take her leg to the back and pulse for 3, and then come back to the center. You ready to do that with me? Here we go. Press it back. 3, 2. Good. Remember to keep that side lying position. Stay stationary by engaging your core muscles. That means all the muscles of the core on the waistline, the side muscles, the front muscles, the back muscles, are all staying engaged to make this exercise work for you. What's happening here is this particular Pilates exercise has you hold yourself with your core and move your extremities. That's the last one. Hold it right there. Now, relax for a second. You're going to put those 2 moves together. You're going to do the plie heel tap, come up and press back. So start in that same good position, bend the knee. Here we go. 3 heel taps, 2, hold it straight up, and then press it back for 3, point the toe. 3, 2, nice job, guys. Keep going right here. 3, heels tapping down, nice. Lift it up and point that toe going back. Remember to stay lifted through the shoulder and try to keep your bar as vertical as you can. 2, 1, hold it up and press it back. 3, 2, 1, back to the heel right here. 3, 2, this is the last best one. So press that. Good. 2, 1, nice job. Relax there, take the tension off the bar for a second. We're going to do now one last exercise. We're going to do front circles with the legs. You're going to hold the legs straight out. You're going to give me 8 circles to the front and then 8 circles to the back. So get in that same good side lying position, bar vertical, nice grip, head and neck lined up, and let's go. Circle to the front. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, good job. 2, now take it right to the reverse, back circles. 8, 7, 6, good. 4 more. 3, 2, and relax. Nice job. You're going to lay on your back, and we're just going to do a quick stretch. You're going to do a hamstring stretch. So you're just going to lay back on your back, pull the bar over your head, and what you're getting here is a nice hamstring stretch. And if you're shaking, you're doing this right, but you're pulling against the bar. Bar's going over your head. Now, if you want a more intense stretch, straighten that bottom leg, and you'll feel that tension there. This leg needs to be straight up and down. If you can get it straight up and down, great. If you can get it more forward, that's okay too. Soften the knee if you need to, but you'll feel the stretch in the back of your leg right there. Nice job. Okay, bend this bottom leg, bring it up. You're going to turn this knee out, and what's going to happen here is you're going to bring this bar against the leg, and you're going to help this hip turn out, and you're going to feel that stretch right in that hip. Good. How you feeling, Donna? All right, we're going to go back to the same side, but before you do that, take this leg up. You're going to take the bar over your head, give yourself a little rock and roll assist, sit up, and great. You're going to get yourself back into that side lying position. Bottom leg is bent. Okay, top leg is straight. Now what you're going to do here, guys, is you're going to hold one leg up and you're going to tilt back onto the buttock that's closest to the mat. You're going to take the bottom leg up and down to this leg for 8 counts. You ready? Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it up. Now take it down for 8, 8, 7. There you go. This is inside thigh for the bottom leg. In 3 more, you're going to hold it down. You're going to repeat it. Hold it. Take it up for 8, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5. 4 more. Nice. Keep those abs tight. 2. Hold it up. And last 8, 8, 7, 6. And if you're feeling this, you're doing it right. 3, 2, and relax. Good. Roll back to your side. We're going to do a Supergirl stretch. Just lay long, stretch that bar over your right shoulder, push that heel back, and you'll feel a nice stretch through the side of your body. If you get a personal trainer, they can massage that hip out for you. Hold it right there. Nice job. All right. You're going to come back, sit up, put the bar in your lap, take the straps off your feet, we're going to turn around and do this whole series to the other side. So you can just return to that supine position where you're lying down, but this time you're going to put both straps around the bottom of your left foot. All right, once you make sure they're secure and they're stable, you're going to lower yourself onto the side lying position, into the side lying position. As you can see, Donna here has got her bar vertical. This hand is here up for support. The bottom hand is here. Stay lifted through the shoulder. The top leg is going to come up, and what you're going to do is bend your knee and touch this heel down for 3. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and back up again. 3. Think about moving the whole leg in one unit and then straightening it out. Thinking about directing the movement with the heel, keeping the abs nice and tight, keeping the core fully engaged. And remember, breathe out when it gets tough for you. 3, 2, 1. Anytime you need to adjust, you can. 3, 2, 1. Let's just get one more for grins. 3, 2, hold it. All right. Now our next action is going to be to point the toe and take the leg straight back. Ready? Here we go. Push it back. 3, 2, 1, and back up. Now, anytime you feel like you can get more range of motion, you just move your body around or adjust yourself anytime you need to feel like you can execute this movement with a lot of range of motion and a lot of intent. Let me have 2 more. 3, 2, 1. One more time. 3, 2. Good. Now relax. Let the bar go for a second. We're going to put those 2 moves together, guys. We're going to do the heel taps for 3, and they're going to push the leg back for 3. So anytime you need to adjust or get ready or check your straps and also check your tubing, that's okay too. Take a deep breath right here and exhale. Go ahead and bend the knee. Let's get 3 heel taps. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up and press it back. And if you want to point your toes on the way back, that's a little extra added intensity. Heel. 2, 3, lift it and point it back. 3, 2, 1. Good. Back to the heel touch. 3, 2. Once again, remembering to keep those core muscles tight, to keep the bar as vertical as you can. Nice. You got one more? Let me have it. 3, 2, 1. Abs nice and tight and breathing out on the hard part. 2. Let's do one more for grins, Donna. Right here. 3, 2, 1. Always feels like that left leg needs a little extra work, doesn't it? And relax. Okay, relax the bar, relax your legs, anything you need to do to let that hip go for a second. We've got the following exercise to do, which is forward circles and then backward circles. We're going to do 2 sets of 8. So get yourself in position. Make sure you got a little crimp at the hip. Nice support through the shoulder. Let's get forward circles. Ready? 8, 7, 6. Good. 5. Keeping that middle nice and tight. Ready to reverse it? Do it now. Let's go. 8, 7, 6. And you're probably feeling this in the hip. You feeling this in the hip, Donna? 2. Good. You ready to reverse it? Let's go again to the forward circle. Try to think of your circles as a real symmetrical, real nice round circle. Don't worry about following or going fast or slow. Reverse it now. Let's get 8 going back. Nice job. Nice job. 4 more. Keep going. You're almost there. You're getting ready for the stretch and relax. All right. Roll over to your back. Make sure your head's on the mat. And we're going to do that hamstring stretch, okay? We're going to do the Supergirl stretch anytime you want. Just stretch that hip out. We're going to go back into this hamstring stretch, and you're going to lift that leg straight up. Now you can see right here, this is the hamstring stretch that's going on here. 3 muscles connect from the hips to the back of the knee here. Those muscles get nice and tight, so you're pulling right here. Straightening that leg on the bottom is going to give you more intensity. If you want to do that, you can. If it feels like it's too much for you, you go back to the bent knee position. Good job. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Go ahead and hike that knee up. Okay, cross that leg. Turn this knee out. You're going to put the bar against the knee here, and you're going to open up that hip. This is a great stretch for opening up the hip. Feels really good, and you can hold it for as long as you want. Nice. All right. We're going to go ahead and extend that leg back up into the hamstring. I want to ask you to rock and roll up, so tuck your chin, rock and roll up, go back to your side lying position. We're going to continue our work, but this time we're going to lean back, hold the leg up, and we're going to take the bottom leg up for 8 little pulses. Do you remember it? Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up and take it down. 8, 7, good. 6, 5, 4 more. 3, 2, hold it down. Bring it back up for 8. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Take it back down. 8. You're doing great. Stabilize through the center. You rolled back on one hip, remember. 2, and hold it down. Oh, nice. Release the bar. Give me that Supergirl stretch one more time. Get a nice long body through here. And anytime during the workout you want to do the Supergirl stretch and just release that hip. It's a wonderful stretch just to stretch everything back out. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Good job. All right, we're going to come up in the seated position and we're just going to do a stretch to finish. I want you to take the straps off your feet. You're going to put the bar right down here at the top of your mat. You're going to put your toes together, guys. Put your toes together. This is a butterfly position. This is a great stretch. And all I'm going to ask you to do is pull yourself forward. Now you're going to feel this stretch as you come forward for the inside thighs. It's a great stretch here. And breathe in and out of it and ease down slowly. Don't bounce if you can help it. And come on back up. Nice. Put your hands against your knees, Donna, and just sit up as straight as you can and hold that stretch. Alrighty, that was our core Pilates hip and thighs workout. Donna helped me with it today. That's our second workout on this DVD. Remember, you can repeat this 1 or 2 more times, or you can mix up these workouts any way you like. Alright, we'll see you for the next workout. I'm Jen, this is Donna. Bye. Hi, I'm Jen Miller. Welcome to Pilates Workout 3 for buttocks and back of the legs. Helping me today is Donna, and all you need is your Pilates bar, and today you're going to need a little hand towel. I want you to fold it in half, and then fold it in half again, and just put it down beside you. You're going to use that to cushion your knees a little later in the workout. All right, we're going to start with the bar behind your knees, and I want you to place it really well back behind that cleavage of the knee. I want you to cross the tubes and then put the straps in your hand so that the straps go over the top of the hand and reside between the thumb and the index finger, okay? All right, you're just going to lift your legs up to a start position right there, and you're going to squeeze your knees toward your chest to stretch that back out. I want you just to breathe in and out as you do that a few times and release. And you're just warming up the low back for this exercise. The 100 is really a motion of small pressing curls, and all you're going to have to remember here is to keep those abs contracted, keep your back neutral, the pelvic floor muscles engaged, and breathe throughout the movement. All right, let's get one more, Donna. And we're going to hold the knees right here. I want your knees in line with your hips. You can extend your legs out a little bit, but you want to keep that bar tight between the back of the legs and your hamstrings. Your hands are going to be out to the side, and what you're going to do is hold them out, and you're going to start pressing those palms. So go ahead and do that now. Just start pressing those palms down. Nice job. And stay right there. I want you to go ahead and contract the abs. The hips are flexed. Beautiful. Now keep the chin in a natural position, and in just a second I want you to go ahead and curl up. So take a deep breath, exhale, and curl up. Lift your chin off the ground and your shoulders, and keep pressing just like that. Good. Your abdominals are engaged. Rib cage are toward the hip bones. Keep pressing down and breathing normally. Good. Stay with that. In 8 more, I'm going to have you just turn your knees to one side and continue to press. Not too much. Don't twist or don't drop. Just take your knees and slightly turn about 1 inch and keep going. Nice job. You're breathing in and out normally, managing the stress with your abdominals by keeping your pelvic floor muscles engaged. You want to keep that spine neutral. You don't want your hips to pay the price here, but you want to contract and use those strong abs to hold you in position. All right, bring it back to the center right there and keep pressing. Nice job, Donna. These are hundreds, and they call them hundreds for a reason. Now, I'm not going to tell you why. I'm going to let you figure that out. Stay right there in the center. You're going to do a few more right here, and then we're going to take that same twist of the knees, and we're going to engage those diagonal muscles of the abs. Go ahead, Donna. Twist those knees. Good. Stay right there. Remember not to let the knees drop. Don't let the hips twist or torque. Stay there. You're going to give me 8 more in this position, and then you're going to come back to the center, and you're going to continue to breathe here. Remember, if you get tired, you can always come back to the center, lower the head, and keep your arms moving, or take the break. Come back to the center, and you're going to finish up right here. Nice job. Now, really think about engaging the abdominals, tilting the pelvic bowl under, getting a little bit of that C curve that we talked about, and staying there. Good. You got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, And good job. Now slowly lower back down one vertebra at a time. Nice job. And you can just grab the bar and pull your knees to your chest right there and just hold that stretch. Nice. Now what I'm going to ask you to do after you do this stretch and take a couple of deep breaths is to just do a roll up. And to do that, you're just going to lift your legs a little bit and you're going to kick your feet, tuck your chin, and roll up. Good. Stretch through the back at the top of the movement and then roll back down one vertebra at a time. Try to control the movement on the way up as well as the way down. Nice. Good. Come on up. Now hold it right here and go ahead and lift your chin a little bit down and really pull your chest into your legs. Good. And tuck your chin and roll back down. And again, breathing where you need to breathe to make this work for you. Stay right here. We're going to go to the next exercise. And all you're going to do is take that bar out from under your legs and put it down on the ground. Take the straps off your hands so you can uncross the tubes. Put one strap on one hand, one strap on the other, and the tubes are straight and in line with your feet. All right, you're going to move that bar forward so that you can put your feet right on top of the bar. The arch of your foot holds the bar down. Your heels dig into the mat. Make sure you've got a good secure footing and that you're anchoring that bar to the mat. Hands are by your side. Straps are right through your hands. Push your hands over your head for just a second and feel that tension. Make sure you got a good anchor here. Your arms are stretched out over your head. Your elbows are bent. We're going to bring the arms overhead, over the chest, and back down. Are you ready? Bring them over the chest, Donna, and back down. So those look like wood choppers, but they're really called pullovers. And you're going to just do some stretches here. And I want you to feel the tension of the tube as you move your hands in and out of this position. Now, during the exercise, guys, if your hands are more forward over the chest, it's going to be a little easier for you. There'll be less tension on the tubes, and those hip extensions will be easier. If the arms are above the head, or somewhere between the chest and above the head, it's going to be harder. So let's just get one of those, Donna. One more, and stay right there, okay? Now, all you're going to do is bring your feet a little bit further apart, about hip distance apart. You're going to lift the hips up and down. Ready? Here we go. Take them up two, good, and down two. Do it again. Lift them up two. Now what's happening here is at the top of the movement, the hips are lengthening and straightening right here. So your hip bones are right here, and when you straighten this area and engage your glutes, you're working the buttocks. There you go. Good. And down. Now, this is a perfect position to engage the pelvic floor muscles, your Kegel muscles. So go ahead and do that as much as you can, either all the way up and all the way down, and then take the break, or just up or just down. Good. All right, you're going to come up and hold it right here, and I want you to squeeze your glutes right there. Hold it. Bring your arms back to your chest, and hold your arms right here. Unclasp your hands. You're going to do chest flies. Open your arms. Open here. And close. Good. Now just move along with Donna on these. I want you to remember to keep the glutes fully contracted. You're in the high position right here, and you're holding your hips up by keeping your glutes contracted. Very important. Breathe naturally. Think of a nice straight line from your shoulders to your hips to your knees. Good. Keep going. Now, if this is easy for you, just to take your arms out and in, try to close your arms a little further above your forehead. Right there. So it's kind of a front angle chest fly. Nice. Two more. Take it down, two, and up. Now, after this next one, I want you to continue with the arms and open the knees like a butterfly right here. So open and close. And you want to make sure that when you're opening those feet that it's comfortable on the bottom of your feet. That's why you've got your shoes right here. Some nice Pilates or yoga shoes to protect the bottom of your feet. And if it does make you uncomfortable to roll out, don't roll your knees quite so far, or just hold them in. Good. Let me have four more. And up. Now when you get to the bottom here, hold for just a second. And now really squeeze slow. Give me two more like that. Come on down. Hold. Keep those buttocks lifted. Squeeze. Yeah. One more time. Right here. And hold. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. And lower right down with your hips. Bring the straps down by your side. And just rest there for a second. Go ahead and let go of the straps. All right? And what I'm going to do is ask you to get your hand towel. So I'm going to give this to Donna. Okay? And I just want you to keep it very close to you because you're going to put it in the middle of your mat under your knees for the next exercise. So I want you just to pull yourself up or rock and roll up. And I want you to position that towel right about the middle of the mat so that you can do these next hip extension exercises. All right. Now your knees are on the towel, and you can take one foot in front of the other and put one strap on one foot and then put it behind you, and then take the other knee out and put the strap on the other foot. These are hip extensions. These are for the buttocks and the back of the legs. Once you have your straps on your feet and they're strategically placed, you want to check them to make sure they're in the arch, so you can just reach back there and feel if you need to. Now what you're going to do is, in this kneeling position, you're going to lower yourself down to your elbows, and you're going to do a little elbow walk with the bar in your hands. Walk that bar out so it's just over the lip of the mat on the floor, and your hands are holding that bar down. You want to get a good snug anchor. Your elbows are down. Your hands could be slightly turned in if you want. Your hips are over your knees. Your elbows are under your shoulders. What you're going to do is you're going to lift one leg back, extend it straight out. You're going to hold for 3, and then you're going to bring it back down to the knee. Are you ready? Let's do it. Same leg, Donna. Take it up, and 3, 2, 1. Exchange. Other leg. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Exchange. Other leg right here. And 3, 2, 1. Exchange. Now you can see that Donna's lifting high, higher, highest, and back down. So as you do that, think of extending your leg back as well as up. So instead of just working with your leg pushing back, think of extending the leg as far away from the body as you can and lifting it at the same time. And you're going to feel this in the hips, back of the thighs. Good. Now Donna, lift that leg and give me a knee sweep. Right here, hold it. Knee sweep under. Bring that leg back up, hold it, and lower down. Good. You're going to switch legs. Take that leg back and hold. Now give me that knee sweep. Pull it under, not too far. Extend it back and lower down. Good. We're going to do it again. Take that leg. Hold it. Squeeze the glute. Bring the knee right under. Sweep it. Push it back. Hold it and lower down. Good. Now on this one, keep going. I want you to hold the knee sweep under. Hold this under for just a second. Abs tight. Push it back and lower down. Good. You got 2 more? Lift it up. Up, squeeze, lower down, sweep it, push it back, straight back and up, and lower down. Nice job. Keep the hips over the knees. Don't let the hips turn out. Squeeze it up, pull that knee under, push it back up, right there, and lower down. Hold it right there. Push back into a child's pose if you want. Just a little bit, about a half child's pose. Hold that bar. Our next exercise is really tough, and it's a good one. So you can watch first and then join us if you like. This is called a tap, tap, tap. You're going to take the leg out and back. You're going to tap it to the outside of your mat, back to the inside of your mat, and then close the leg together. We'll show you. Now, take your leg, tap to the outside of the mat, on the floor, then the mat, and then bring your knee in. All right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to extend the leg out, tap in, and then bring it in. Same leg. We're going to start with you. Here we go. Take it out, tap it out, in, and hold it. Stay there for a second. We're going to slow that down as we go to the other leg. Are you ready? Extend out, hold, tap out, hold, tap in, hold, and close it down. Yeah, that's it. Here we go. Hold it out. Good. There you go. Tap it in, bring it down. Nice. Other side, right here. Take it out, tap to the side, hold, tap to the back, hold, and bring it in. Beautiful. Do it again. 2 more times slow. Out, hold, tap, side. Try to keep the hips as square as you can and bring it in. Beautiful. Here's our last one slow, and then we're going to speed it up. Tap it out, hold it, tap it in, hold it, and bring that knee down. Good. You ready, Donna, to speed it out? Here we go. Extend, tap, in, and close. Good. Extend, tap out, tap in, and close. And what you're doing here is you're exercising this particular motion as you're thinking. Hips straight, buttocks fully contracted. Good. 2 more, guys. Out, tap in. Good. Last one, best one. Tap out, tap in. Beautiful. Now stretch back into that child's pose one more time. I want you to go ahead and let that bar roll in gently. Let it roll in gently for just a second. Nice. And go ahead and stretch your arms out. You got a nice low back stretch here. I'm going to have Donna push up into an inverted V at a different time. But if you wanted to push up into an inverted V here, this would be fine. You just want to make sure your straps are back around the arches of your feet when you come down. Okay? All right. Our our next exercise is called heel clicks, and it's our last exercise. I'm going to go ahead and come back up to a kneeling position. Take that bar, okay, and you're going to go ahead and take the straps. Make sure that they are realigned and under the feet before you go back. Okay, you want to check them both. Make sure they're over the arch of the feet. All right, you're going to go ahead and roll that bar out and just lay down on your belly. Just wiggle yourself into a position where you're down on your belly. You come to your elbows, and you're going to extend that bar straight out over your head, and you're going to extend your body down. Now right here, I want you to pick up both feet just a little bit. Now start clicking your heels. No place like home. This is a glute exercise right here. You don't have to lift your legs very high, but I want you to turn your toes out and think about clicking your heels together. That's it, just clicking those heels together. And this is like a little 100 for the buttocks instead of the core. How you doing, Donna? Stay there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Now very gently bend your knees and let the bar come up right there and just relax for a second. Take some deep breaths here. Exhale. One more time, another deep breath. We're going to do that same 100 again. We're going to do 2 more sets of that. So go ahead and extend your legs back out. Put the bar in front of you. It's a good overhand grip, thumbs wrapped. Lift your legs up and go ahead and click your heels. And you can do this at your own pace. You want to have your kneecaps slightly off the ground. You don't want to arch your back in this position. As you can see, Nana's got her hips and her chest and her head as close to the ground as possible with her hips and her chest. She doesn't have to touch her face to the ground, and her arms are extended out in front of her. Click those heels. Nice job. Give me 8 more. 8, 7. And you can feel this in the glutes, can't you, Donna? 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Good job. Hold it right there, and go ahead and bend your knees, bend your elbows. Make sure you have good control over the bar. This is where you have lax in the tubes here just to hold that stretch. How you doing, Donna? Good? All right, you got one more set, guys. Let's do it one more time. Here we go. Extend the legs, extend the arms, lift the kneecaps, and let's go ahead and tap right there. Nice job. Now, that towel is right under your hips. Protect your hip bones from the floor if you have a thin mat, but if you have a one thick, cushy mat like this, you're probably okay without that towel. This is why you watch these videos all the way through at least once, so you can kind of see what's going on and make yourself more familiar with each exercise and the positioning and the technique and alignment. Give me 4 more. Here's 4, 3, 2. Nice job. All right, you're just going to relax here. Go ahead and stretch into that bent knee and bent arm position. Good. All right. You're going to go ahead and extend back out just where you were. You're going to go ahead and come on up on your elbows, and you're going to inch yourself back up to the kneeling position. Just take your time to do that. Crawl back up. Put the bar right there on the floor, okay? And you can come up on your knees if you like, and you're just going to hold this position right here. Hold this position. You're going to take your hands out to the side, and you're going to twist just like an airplane right there and hold that stretch. Abs are in nice and tight. Good. That's a rotary stretch for the middle. Good. Come on the other way. You're going to turn here and hold that rotary stretch. Stay right there. Nice job, Donna. All right, come back to the center. Put your hands on the ground if you like. Now right here is where you just let those straps wiggle off your feet. You can shake your feet a little bit and those straps will come right off. You can kick them out to the side. We're going to do an inverted V here, guys. This is where you dig your toes in, hands flat on the mat, about shoulder distance apart, right under your shoulders. You're going to lift your hips. This is a yoga inverted V. Now as you press back here, think about flattening the back, pressing the chest toward the legs. Your heels are going to be pushing down toward the mat. You don't have to push your heels toward the mat and get them completely flat. If they won't go there, that's okay. Breathe through this exercise and come on back down to your hands and knees. Now what I want you to do is put your hands out in front of your knees here, and you're going to do a nice stretch here. Drop your belly to the ground and stretch that back out. Nice, right there. Hold that stretch. Good job, guys. Stay right there. Now round that back up and press that belly down. Good job. Go ahead and turn your toes upside down in this position and stretch back into that inverted V again. Hips up, press back. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, press that chest toward those ankles. Keep that tail lifted. Try to press inward and make that upside down, perfectly symmetrical upside down or inverted V. Come on back down to your hands and knees right there. Good. Press back into that child's pose. Bring your hands by your side or out in front of your body, whatever's comfortable for you, and just hold that stretch. Now what you can do, Don, I'm going to show them how you can put your forehead on the bar. Let me just let you lift your head for a second. Put your forehead on that bar in that child's pose. And then you can just rest your head right there. And that's kind of a comfortable position for your head. You don't want to put your forehead right on the mat. So that was a great buttocks and back of the legs workout. Keep stretching if you like. Go back and mix up these workouts together or just do one at a time. We'll see you next time. Donna helped me today. Stay with it. Hi guys, guess what? This is your bonus arm section. So if you're ready, I'm ready. You got a strap underneath each foot. Make sure it's centered and under the arch. You can wiggle it up or you can adjust anytime you need to throughout the workout. Take the bar now right in front of you and turn it one time so you've got a twist at the tubes. Then I want you to stand pretty far apart with your feet. Knees are bent, almost like in a demi-squat position, and you're going to curl the bar toward your chest and back down. You got it? Curl the bar and back down. Abs are in, chest is lifted, shoulders are back, and I want you to come down just to the point of tension. In other words, don't come all the way down to where you lose tension in the bar, because those tubes have to be working and creating resistance for your bicep front, top of the arm, to feel the effects. Let's go faster with this curl. Ready? Curl, release, curl, release. That's it. Nice first set here, guys. Open the chest, pull the elbows back. It's a good idea to keep the knees bent, hips pushed back a little bit, like in an air chair. Okay? I want you to give me 6 more here. Engage those pelvic floor muscles. Here's 5. Nice and tall. 4. Good. Here's 3. 2 more. Last one, best one, right here, and relax. Now, I'm going to do something different with my feet. Watch. I'm just going to let the tubes relax for a minute. I'm going to take my right foot and step on the left tube. I'm going to take my left foot and step on the right tube, right under the arch there. Make sure you've got equal tension on both sides of the tube. Hold the bar a little bit lower now, and you've got a lot more resistance. Abs are in, knees are bent. Are you ready? Up 2, down 2, slow. Up 2, whoa, and down. Good. Make sure you're wearing your soft shoes so you don't abrase the tubes, but you've got some protection for your feet right here. Now remember, this is a harder set, so if it doesn't feel good to you, you don't need to go here. Stay with the original set, remember, because we're going hard, harder, hardest on some of these exercises. Nice job. Right here. Think we can go faster for 6? Ready? Here we go. 6 and down. 5. 4. You got it. 3. Let me have 2 more. Last one. Oh yeah, right there. Good. Relax those arms for a second. Take those shoulders, roll them back. You're looking good. You're looking good. All right. Take the tubes back out from underneath the feet. You still have a tube on each foot. I want you to uncross the tube, just like this for a second. We're going to do something called reverse curls. You're going to put your hands in an overhand grip. Okay, bring your arms out to the side just a little bit. You're going to curl up to your chin and back down to the midpoint, keeping your knees soft and your abs in. We're going to do these quickly. Are you ready? Start here, right here, and down. This is going to get a little bit more forearm in the work. The reason that you do this is because you have your arm strength in that underhand grip. In terms of everyday life, it's pretty strong. But when you reverse this grip here, you work those forearm muscles, and it's nice to balance them out. Keep going. You want all those arms to be strong. Let me have 2 more. 2 more. Last one. Oh yeah. And relax. I want you to take the right strap off the right foot and go fishing. Just go fishing and put that strap on the left foot. You can reach down and adjust that, of course. I'll just happen to get lucky. You're going to take the leg with both straps on it, and you're going to put it behind you. So you're in a kind of a demi-lunge position. Your weight is going to be on your front leg, though. That back leg there is just to anchor the strap. Now you're going to bring your bar up and behind your head. You're still in that overhand grip. Elbows are bent right by your temples, and you're going to push the bar and extend your arms up. Push and and back down. Nice job, guys. Do it again. Abs are in. Remember that back leg there is to anchor the tubes behind you. You've got a nice line of resistance here. Now at the top of the movement, try not to arch your back. The idea here is to keep those abs in and direct the line of resistance right where it needs to be. Feel this in the back of the upper arms. Up. How about we speed this up? You think you can do it? Here we go. Ready? Press. Release. Now if it gets too tough for you to speed it up, or that bar starts to wiggle and you can't control it, go back to the slower version of this. Otherwise, if you have a little bit of wiggle in the bar, it's okay. Everybody has their capacity for control, and as you get stronger, that bar will wiggle a little less and you'll become more stable. You can feel that core, that middle body, tightening and stabilizing as you continue with this. Let me have 6 more. Keep those elbows parallel. Don't let them flail out or flail in. You want the distance between the elbows to remain the same whether you're starting or finishing the movement. Give me 2 more. Last one. Oh yeah, right there. Good. Bring it down here in front of the chest and relax the bar there for a second. Shake out those arms. We got to do another set of those. Just for a second, bring that foot up by the other one. Okay? Now what I want you to do is step back through just to give those legs a break. You're going to go fishing again. And what I want you to do is put the straps both on the opposite leg. We're going to do that same exercise with both the straps on this leg. And of course you can go fishing because it's a little bit more fun to do that. You don't have to bend over. All right, remember you're going to step through, make sure the straps are secure on that foot. Don't fall over. Take the bar up, behind your back. You ready? Let's go fast to start. Right here. Good. We're going to start this one fast and then we're going to slow it down. Abs are in, back knee is bent. You're stabilized back there. But the front leg is the leg that gets the body weight mostly because the back leg is just an anchor. Keep those elbows the same distance apart when you start the exercise and when you finish at the top of the movement. This is one of those great exercises that feel right away. Drop the chin just a little bit. Good. Stay with that. You got it. Keep going. That's it. How about a couple more? Here and one more. Oh yeah, good. Step back, bring that bar down. Nice job. Make sure you don't trip over your own feet. Wiggle that bar loose. Good. Bring it right down here by you and just shake those shoulders out. Round them out. Good. And you can just let that bar drop down to the ground if you like. I want to do one stretch with you. This is a great stretch. 2 fingers right here in this hand and pull that hand down. You'll feel that stretch in the forearm and in the bicep. Good. Shake that hand out. Go ahead and grab these 2 middle fingers and pull with this hand. You'll feel that forearm stretch right there and your biceps. That was really good. I felt that in my arms. Did you? I'm going to do something that could be painful, but I'm going to turn around and do a stretch from the back. All right. You're going to reach behind you, grab your fingers and pull down. Drop your chin and stay right there. I'm going to turn back around and hold it there. Alrighty. Good. Shake it out. We're going to do one more stretch, and it's kind of a yoga stretch. I'm going to step over here on my mat. Make sure, by the way, guys, that your mat is secure on the ground and you got plenty of clearance. I want you to step to one end of your mat right here, and I want you to do a great big inhale up with arms starting at your chest, okay? You ready? Inhale up, reach up, inhale. And exhale. Do that again. Inhale up. And exhale down. Now just watch me. Just stay right there. Just watch me. I'm going to do something called a forward bend. I'm going to try that with me. Inhale up. Ready? Inhale up. Forward bend. Good. Bring those arms back up and release. One more time. Inhale up. Forward bend. Hips back. Knees soft. Reach back up and down. Good. We're going to do one more, but this time we're going to go to the ground and we're going to do something called an inverted V. I want you to bend your knees, reach down, walk your hands out on the mat, push your heels back, and give me an inverted V right there. Hips high. Take a deep breath and exhale. One more time. Take a deep breath Exhale and push those heels down. Knees are bent. Your chest is pushing toward your ankles. Your hips are real high. You're going to feel this in the back of the legs, back of the calves, back of the hamstrings. Good. Now go ahead and lift your heels. Walk your hands in gently. Put your hands on your thighs and round up. We're going to do that one more time. Are you ready? Shoulders back, chest lifted. Take a deep breath. Inhale up. Forward bend right here. Walk your hands out. Press those heels back, chest toward your ankles. Stay right there. Good job. Walk it back, bend your knees, and round it up. Good job. That was bonus arms with a nice inverted V stretch. Great job. See you next time.